Uh, so how do you go about this? Yaoi fan fic? What the heck? Okay, that's not related. Um, hello. Um, hello. Today we're gonna talk about not the background. uh, we're gonna talk about uh, yeah. The Amazing Digital Circus, the last act. Um, I watched it earlier. So what happened is my local cinema isn't screening it. So I have to go um 2 cities away because they're screening it in their mall. And why are you doing that? Okay. Um. So they were screening it in their mall, and so um. So the screening time is at noon, 12, 12 o'clock, and and I arrived there around before 10 in the morning, and so I was waiting there, right? And um then I realized the mall doesn't open at 10 on weekdays. So the mall opens at 11. So um so the opens at 11, and that gives you an hour to secure a ticket. I also might have forgotten to bring a notebook. Um, what's the what's the notebook gonna be for? That will be explained later. But I do know I have a pen in my bag, so I got the pen in my bag while I was waiting, and so I was waiting for it, and there's an hour between 10 10 in the morning and 11 in the morning, and I got my pen out. Not much happened. Basically, the crowd just thickened as the hour at the time near 11 a.m. and uh what else? I remember that na you know that uh okay. Ouch. Okay. Where were we? Uh okay, so remember that if you're watching Nakamura-kun, uh the latest episode, there's a mall that's very crowded, and basically these characters that are competing in the mall have to go through this crowd. It's very thick. So I remember that experience when the basically the people were pulling in front of the mall. Anyway, I was able to go in successfully. I what did I substitute substitute for the uh, notebook, I have my bank statement. Okay, so I have my bank statement here, and it's full of notes. So basically, the notes are for my plan is I'm gonna note stuff that happened in the movie, so I can tell them in this stream. But apparently, okay, here's the thing, right? Glitch doesn't. I don't know if it's glitch or this works. Basically, glitch doesn't want spoilers. Yes, yeah. Doesn't want spoilers to leak out before June 19, right? So I'm gonna bring up let's address this meme first. this this was easily my favorite part in the Backrooms movie. Absolute chills, man. So there's Foxy, Clark, Pomni, and Mario. Clark says, Foxy, you go right. Pomni, go left. Mario, just be Mario. This is a quote from another movie that's not one of these four. Uh, if anyone can tell me what got what code that's from, like, okay, let's ask. You know what? You know who? Um. Mm, okay. It's kind of hard to remember. Just I, yeah. I think that's recent. Is it? Mm, is that the Mario movie, right? No, it's. I think it's the the Avengers movie. Like just be Hawk, Hawk, Hawk. Okay. Um. What else? I have another asset here. Um. Where were we? Where's the backroom scene? Okay. Um. So you don't want spoilers, right? But if you do want spoilers, actually, I don't know if you've heard, but there's already a Brazilian leak before the movies even came out. If you want spoilers for, you want to basically pirate. I don't encourage. I'm not saying. I'm just telling you that it happened. so there's this another place where you can see the spoiler, and it's this. Okay, if you're not familiar with this, uh, this is a popular place. I don't know if you've heard of it, but yeah, you can literally read the plot of the ninth episode here. Why you're doing that? Don't track. My hand is not there. Yeah. So if you can find this place here, you can read the spoilers here. One thing is, in their defense, okay, so Glitch doesn't want spoilers, right? But this is a place of truth. So they prioritize. This is where you get a lot before any movie is ever released. So this is a place of there's no distinction between the truth that's commonplace and but basically non-spoiler and spoiler content, which is they just publish the truth. So this isn't a spoiler for them because this is just them basically summarizing or publishing the truth. Anyway, I have in my bank statement here a list of words, which is I was gonna use it to basically explain what happened in the movie. But I'm gonna try my best to not spoil it because I don't want to be mobbed by Glitch fans. Okay. So what happens in the movie is so there's a talking fish. I don't know if it's the same fish as the one in the game overs. I don't think it's that fish, like the protagonist, or like the fish that goes with the protagonist. But there's a fish. It's just explaining what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen in the movie. Okay. Let me just go through the list here. I don't know if I'm not gonna show you the list, but what's gonna happen is I'm gonna redact some things. I'm gonna just go over the list here and I'm gonna decide if that's spoiler territory or not. Okay. So there's a fish and then gun safety. Why did I write this? Gun safety. Huh. Okay. Then there's a frog. Okay. Then, so this is episode 8 territory. So this is where episode 8 starts. So there's a scene where Pomni is just staring in the distance, like inside the circus, right? And she's trying to find the door, the exit door with the console, and so the exit door doesn't she can find it basically, but so she concentrates a bit and um Pomni concentrates a bit and the door appears, right? So I'm wondering if this is part of um like I think this is explained in episode 8 as well, but like the butterfly that was summoned by Kinger, um so you can just imagine things and it'll come into existence. So I wonder if Omni used that trick to conjure up the exit door. Um okay. So this is the next the next series of words here is a critical spoiler for this happens at the beginning of episode 9 and it's a critical spoiler. So I'm gonna skip that. And then there's Omni's footing. Okay. Then there's Ribbit. Then there's Ragata. And there's Jax. And there's Gangle. There's Zubul. Oh, but we're finding like you see the scene where it's hard not spoil. Um but you see here in one of these transitions like I think Mom is opening a lot of these doors. And the next word here is cafe. Oh, this is next scene here. It's kind of emotional. It's also whatchamacallit, it's what makes Jax kind of an asshole. Okay. Okay, then there's a makeshift fence. It's not written here, but that's what's gonna come up. Okay, this joke here says free Wi-Fi. Oh no, that's a spoiler. I mean, it's funny if you see it organically. Yeah. Yeah. Just laugh along if it comes up. Uh, but it's funny in context. Okay. I skipped on one word here. Okay. Okay, this goes into the conclusion of the episode. Okay. Uh, what else? Hmm. So, uh, y- this is this happened, I think, in episode 7 or 8 when Kane was Kane was glitching. It seems like, yeah, he was just glitching. I would say, like, let's keep it at that. Uh, but Kane was glitching, right? Shit. That's it. Shit. I have no more content. Okay. Let's let's actually go to uh reactions. It's fun. I enjoyed it. Uh but yeah, it's it's fine. It's a good conclusion to the series. It's not really disappointing. It's also not, yeah, let's just say it's not disappointing. I'll leave it at that. It's a fitting conclusion to the series. Anyway, I'm gonna edit this. We're gonna go into I was kinda addicted to um the playing the spy here. So let's fire up playing the spy. I'm gonna change the category because I'm trying to perfect this daily. I'm gonna change up the topic here. I'm gonna end the YouTube stream. Shit, there was it's just that. That's fine. Yeah, cause I can't say spoilers. Maybe we do this some other time. But we're gonna change titles and game here. I'm gonna I'm gonna turn off the YouTube stream